Well, we're really still into the concept phase of so much right now. So it's really, in answer to your question, yes, guarding different people, being paired up with different people, a lot of that. We haven't put a lot of offense in yet, with the exception of the concepts of what we want to do out of things, a couple plays. But it's really just getting guys to understand the spacing on offense and really, how to take spacing away on defense and how to use their length. We're having a real hard time with having a group of guys understand how to use their length. And deflections in practice are down, and it's just really learning how to spread out, swarm the dribbler. A lot of those type of things that you need to be really good at. We're spending a lot of time on that because we're not very good at that.
Have you ever had frustration for Thomas being on the board yet?
Frustration? No. Frustration's not a word. He wants to be out there. Hunger. Doing whatever he needs to do rehab-wise. And, Thomas has got a great attitude and a tremendous energy. I'm sure it bothers him, but I don't sense frustration.
How good in the backcourt there?
I don't know. We got a lot of improvement. We'll find out. We've got to be resilient, and we've got to improve a lot. So I can't project like that.
Maybe better question. What are the important things that have to happen for this backcourt to be
Improvement on both ends of the court. Just continue to get better on a daily basis.
For a guy that's as big and strong as Thomas Bryant is, the pressure that he would put on his lower body, is the concern of a foot injury that lingers into the season and then into Big Ten play and the grind of the Big Ten.
Well, that's why we shut him down. He's not as strong in his lower body. His squat went up this summer about 150 to 150 pounds. His vertical jump went up 9 inches, so his lower body is not as strong as it will be. But no, this was just something that happens. We've got a 35-year experienced trainer, some of the best doctors in the country, literally, and Dr. Rink, and so we don't have any real worries about that.
You mentioned the games you scheduled this year. How much did you consider, the early test you have going to Maui? It seems a little bit more aggressive as far as the opponents you're brought in.
That's why we waited. That's why we waited for some things to play out, and to see the Maui matchups and things of that nature. And I think we got the best of both worlds with speed, quickness. Both are high-level, championship-level programs. One in Canada, one in the United States. But we'll see the speed. You had a chance to see Ottawa. To me, it doesn't matter where they're from. You want to play the best teams. They know how to win. They'll come to win. They may win. Bellarmine will come to win. They may win. I think when you've got a matchup, to me, the optimal thing for me to do would not only be a scrimmage, and if we wouldn't have the situation that we had this year with needing the home games because of the Maui trip, we had a scrimmage West Virginia. But that was something we talked about late, but we just couldn't do it with the scheduling the way it has to be. But still, the ideal thing to me would be to go play a road exhibition against a Division II team like that. That would be, I wish somebody would allow that to happen. We'd jump on board in a second. All right, if we had enough home games, right? At Indiana, you got to make sure you have enough home games. But next best thing is bringing Bellarmine in because they know how to win. They'll be fearless. He's a great coach. And we're going to have 2 tests. They're going to be like regular season tests for us to get us ready because it's really easy to look at Maui and forget that we've got Austin Peay, Eastern Illinois, and especially Crean, before that. And then we turn right back around and get to go to Duke after we get back from Maui. So we've got a really hard road, and I'm glad this will help prepare us for it.
Talking